I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff, everybody listen up, cause I'll
So, hello traders, how are you? I think you are all are fine. Have a wonderful week. Now let's start. Let's start with gold. First, we will analyze gold for this weekly update, and then we will take out your questions. Now, let's start with gold. So, as I have shared that gold is still bullish. If we see a weekly time frame, let's start with weekly time frame. So last week we weekly FVG, and these are our weekly levels. First, we just mark this weekly FVG. We need it. Now let's say in daily time frame. If we see in daily time frame, we don't have any significant pullback after the break of this high. This is our last break of structure. This is our weekly FVG, and we can see there is a volume gap here. It is volume imbalance. And now let's see in 4 hour. In 4 hour time frame, this gap is very much clearly visible here. We have breakout structure at this level in 4 hour. This is 4 hour breakout structure level, and we have liquidity below this low aligned with this volume imbalance and weekly FVG. So what we have in 4 hour, we have this bottom liquidity sweep, then आवाज नहीं आ रही? Wait a minute. Let me just adjust it. Hello, is it clear? Hello, hello, hello. If it is clear, just confirm it, guys, in chat. Okay, so we will go with analysis again. We have this liquidity sweep in 4 hour, and the other liquidity is pending above this high. We have relative equal highs above, and now I expect gold to clear out this liquidity, again close back, test it and clear out this bottom liquidity and test around this weekly high just as what it did here. We are at this level in daily time frame. You can clearly see that this is our previous high in 4 hour. See, this is the same scenario happening right now. We need a sweep above and drop. Price will clear out the bottom liquidity just as below and test out this monthly low was there, was this FVG. The same thing will happen here. You can clearly see the similarity between it. We have pending FVG, a pre-run here, and now market is forming a higher liquidity. Now let's see the more similarity. Price is overbought here. Again price is overbought here. You can see this. Here it was overbought and here again it was overbought. So what will happen? Market just make a high at overbought zone, then break below this RSI MA and retest it. Same thing, market is just break below this RSI MA and now it will retest it, forming a diversion in the market like this. The same thing, the diversion will form here and RSI will create a lower low. It will retest this MA here, then the top will be confirmed. On the rejection, we will expect gold to short and tape out this weekly FVG. Now this is my plan for the gold in upcoming week. I'm expecting the same play out over here like the previous one, and there will be a swing buy opportunity for this area. The next target will be around, if I talk, we can't plot fib here because we don't have high here. If we see the current high, then price can go up to 1.618, which is around 3400. Let's just mark out it. And if price break from there and again test this area like this one, then our next target will be 3500 from this area here. So we can expect price to tap out 34, again drop below this low and again rise for 35. So this will be our next week plan, and it's quite clear that we are having a bullish market. So we will expect gold to hold this area and pump for next ATH. Now let's see this market in 1 hour time frame. In 1 hour, what we have this liquidity sweep, this equal low. Current resistance is this supply area here, and we have a bullish reaction from this inverse FVG. This is morning star, bullish reaction from inverse FVG and the pump. So I expect gold to clear out this liquidity zone here and rise again. Now if we see this in 15 minutes, it will be much clear that you can see this in 15 minutes we have market structure shift. Here it have demand, the equal low sweep, and again break of structure. So what can we expect if market reject from here? We are expecting it to hold this bottom area and again rise. This will be our long entry for this high here. We can expect price to tap 80H again. If this area gets hold, we are in long for next 80H. Now let's see this in 5 minutes. It will be much clear. You can see a clear demand here. I was in short for this area. I have booked most part here and then it hit my B over here. I knew it was gonna pump, but I was sleeping. I can't figure it out. Now I expect gold to retrace a bit, and as this area, from this area I will expect again a pump here. And if this area gets break, then we can expect a continuation in drop for this low here and this pending demand here. So this area need to hold for more upside. You can take a long entry here for this recent high target. Remember guys, whenever you are in long from structural area, the recent high or recent low will be your first target. Then you should put a break even, because whenever market reverse from these areas, it can break above or below again. Now, so this is the plan guys. I'm expecting this 5-minute area to get hold and again rise in gold for new 80H. If area gets break, then we will expect market to test around 3300 again. So this is a psychological level. If this break, then we will in short for this low here. But I expect gold to hold this area, again pump, give us a change of character here, then again drop will be there for the test of this zone here, because it have a good confirmation area. If I just extend it over here, you can see it was a previous resistance which will flip in support and we can expect more high. So this is a good area for a long opportunity, and if I extend it, you can take it over here. This is the good area. So this is the gold for next week. If you have any query, you can ask. I'm reading your comments guys. You can ask me questions. IFVG is inverse FVG. When FVG fails to hold, then again we have FVG at the same level. Then this is a inverse FVG. We have FVG at this level, but market does not respect it and created again a same FVG at this level again. So this is inverse FVG and we can expect more downside from it. FVG's main work is to hold the market trend. If this flips, then it's react the same as our demand and supply zone. When supply zone flips, it's become demand zone, and when demand zone flips, it's become supply zone. Possible back to 3300, possible, but it need to break this level here again. For 3300, price need to break below 3311. we have a strong low here forming at this demand area. So I expect first to follow this, and if this break, then I will be expecting 3300. Hi bro, how are you? I'm fine. Could you please check BTC? Okay, let's see BTC. Here is your BTC. If we see in BTC 1 day time frame, you can see this is trying to break above this high. We have a breakout above. Many people will try to long it here, but it have a demand zone at this level here. So I expect BTC to give us a small pullback to this area, and I expect it to run back above here. If this area gets clear, we are good to go for next ATH. Current structure is bearish. So above it, 1 day time frame will be bullish and up. When to mark wall candle and when to mark only wick. When you have many rejection from the same area like this, you can mark out wicks only. And if you have a small candle like this, then you mark out full candle with wicks. If I show you in gold, trading view is just consuming money. Let's see in 1 hour. Maybe we will have some good zone. We don't need it right now. We have already discussed. See, we have breakdown here. We don't have wick above it. So what we are expecting, we take a full body of candle here, and this is your test. If you see in 15 minutes, you have more clear. See, क्या ગામના છો ભાઈબંધ જામનગરના ટ્રેડર જોયા બટ તમે એક નંબર છો. Thank you brother. What is QML test? And as you mentioned, Thursday M15 choose. Okay, QML is a Quasimodo level. No, today is holiday. Market will not open today. When market is running in uptrend like this, and we have change of character. So, and market again goes downside. After change of character, we expect market to change its direction. For this, we were having a continuous break of structure on upside, and then we have change of character. So price need to hold this area for more upside like previous one, but what did price do? Price just break below it. So now this area is acting as a resistance. This is a Quasimodo level. In short, we call it QML level, from where we can expect market to break down again. These are the first levels in which after change of character, first level is this, which is our breaker block, second level is QML, and third level will be our highest OB or double top. From where these three levels we can expect market to continue a change of character direction. If we see gold in 15-minute, market was having uptrend, having continuous breakout structure on upside. This was breakout structure, again breakout structure, again breakout structure. Then what we have two candle closing below it. So our first zone for rejection is this bottom area. It already worked one time, but no major rejection here. Then our second zone is the previous high is our QML. That's done and market drops. This is 15-minute. If we see this same thing in 5-minute, then what we have, this is 15-minute QML, but we have change of character in 5-minute at this level. We have two candle closing, market goes upside, doesn't flip this area. This was a structural area, again breakdown. We have breakout structure here. First zone is this for rejection, market does not respect it, goes upside. Then what we have, the highest wick and its body as a rejection area. Here it's your test and drop. The same level for 15-minute QML and our 5-minute structural level, both are at same level. So what will market do? It is aggressive short area. And we have new breakout structure. So that's why I'm telling you guys that market need to flip this area for more upside. We will continue our long opportunity like this for this 5-minute structure. If this 5-minute structure gets hold, then we expect market to clear out this high here. Now another questions. Hello brother, can you please make it more simple for the beginners by mentioning levels or highlighting the levels with the clear price or levels? I'm making it more clear, brother. How can I make it more clear? This is a clear price action and clear charting. If you can't understand this, let me just tell you that you need to understand chart first, then you should join my live. Bro, could you provide BTC daily analysis video like gold? BTC, if I tell you, let me just show you how BTC works. BTC have major move like this and goes in consolidation for more than 3 or 5 months. Let me just mark it as This was around 238 days, 6 months, more than 6 months. It is a consolidation. Same thing we have here after making this high. This is a consolidation down pattern. It is more than 4 months. So same thing you can do in BTC. When it have impulse move, then wait for the retracement for some months, and when you get a test around structural areas, just buy it. How to enter in trade on OB or green candle or direct? It depends on where your OB is. If your OB is at this level, you can't enter in trade because it will get violate here. If your order block is at structural levels, then it will work nicely. Then you can mark it and enter in trade. Course કરવો હોય તો full registration will be available on next week for next batch. How to identify next move of psychological levels. I mean, yesterday gold market dropped to 84. This one not belongs to a psychological level. This could be around 3295 or 80. Let me just show you what happened yesterday. Why I told you guys to wait for a confirmation at this level, because we had FVG below it. This was first reason. The second reason, you can see this market is holding. The second reason is this area itself holding a liquidity. So price will try to sweep the bottommost liquidity of wick from where the liquidity starts. Now if you see it in 15 minutes, you can see this market just want to sweep below this low here. That's why I told you guys to wait, because market did not hold this area and this trend line here. I was expecting market to hold this trend line and play a smooth character like this. I expected market to go like this. If this was a scenario, then we can expect market to hold this area and again directly pump. But what did market here? Market just break out, close the candle below it and reject it from here. Now we can expect market to take out this liquidities before going upside. After change of character, what do you look for as a confirmation to enter in the market? After change of character, first thing you see is where change of character is happening. Change of character happening at this level where there is nothing above. Then what will you do? You will just wait for your structural levels. Your structural levels are first this zone, already have worked. Second is this imbalance area from where we have shorted market yesterday, and third is your change of character area. All areas work, but you just need to identify a clear change of character in the market. How to identify liquidity? You draw line. Liquidity is nothing, just pending stop loss orders. You can identify it in market with a clear trend line or clear equal lows, equal highs. These are all the things you just see in liquidity. If I see this is also liquidity for me, if market test it, grab and just reject from here, I will just go for short for next liquidity, which will be below this low here. Markets pending high and low always have liquidity above or below it. Using fib retracement, market reach and close H1 candle 61878 levels. Will it drop to minus 27 or will it see a bullish move? We will just wait for a 5-minute structure change here. I know market have already tested a golden pocket, but price is still bullish. Until you have a change of character like this, you can't enter in trade. You are expecting market to just follow this 5-minute trend. It can happen that market goes to this area for rejection. Then what will you do? You will just wait for market to go like this, create a liquidity, change structure, and then you can enter in trade. Before any change of character, you should not enter in trade, even at price of at POI. Next question, if you have any. Nobody have questioned me why I use this gap here. Do anyone know why I have used this gap? And you can see how perfectly this work. Any suggestion why I use this gap? Any guesses? No one? Okay. So let's explain it. Market have three kind of imbalance. First is what we already learn as FVG. This is our first kind of imbalance. This is a first imbalance method, which is we already know as FVG. And the second one is volume imbalance, in which candle just start and with just a gap above, it have overlapping wicks. This is called a volume imbalance. still have a gap below this. It is volume imbalance. And third and the last imbalance is opening gaps. When candles do not have any overlapping of wick to, then we call is that opening gap. In which we mark it as this closing to this opening. And if you see, market always want to clear itself and balance itself. So what will market do? Market will just fill out this imbalance and again goes for structural levels like this. If market having opening gap, then you can expect market to rebalance this, and if this area gets hold, then you can expect again move to that side. So this is one kind of imbalance which we have in market. This was the same thing here. Market was having imbalance here. Market tried to balance it and again bounce, but on rejection it flips it and now it will act as resistance. There was a reaction from it, but market did not able to hold it and again drop. Gap represent imbalance in price. Yes, you said we didn't notice the mistake you did yesterday was a mistake. Mistake already I have shown you guys. The 15-minute structure was not changed. It was a 5-minute structure which I have plotted, and the 15-minute chart has chose to kind of okay. So every gap work as resistance or support. Yes, you can initial take a trade over there for a retracement or reversal. Price always tend to close or fill this kind of gap. If you have any kind of gap like this, it is unfilled, then market will try to fill it every day. On any occasion, it will always work as a support and resistance. We have this gap here, and we will see how market will react in future at this level. On 15-minute level, we wait for 1 minute or 5-minute change. Better to wait for 5 minutes, but it will have a 1 minute structure change. Then you can enter in trade, and then you can hold it with break even. Yesterday I took a trade off short from this area. This was my price of interest. It was 15-minute structure. Then I went to 1 minute. In 1 minute, I just show a change of character. After change of character, there are 3 levels for market to reject. First is this zone. Second is this zone. There was no reaction from it. And third and last option is this. From where I took a short, my first target was this low. I booked some partial here because price created a equal low and just whip it. Again come back above it. After this partial taking, I was in break even. Now 5-minute structure is bullish. So what will I do? I will wait for a 5-minute structure to get change again for entry. Now, if you have any query, you can ask me questions. Why you need to wait for a major structure change? You can understand it here. You have breakout structure. In this level, this was the last breakout structure and this is your structural level. 5 minute is still bullish. Let's see other pairs. Anyone remember what we did in DXY? This was our POI for DXY and we have new low here. Market is going exactly how we expected. In BTC, there will be no more volatility here because in 3 days we have holidays. So market will consolidate here, generate liquidity above, generate liquidity below, sweep this, test this support area and again rise. This is what I expect in BTC. GBP, it have fake out, now again back to the upside, and what we can expect, test out these areas and again rise. We have volume imbalance 2 here. Now this is our liquidity hunt and rise. Possible this area gets tapped, then we can take a long entry. This will be our target. For euro, I'm expecting it to test this area and rise again. Euro JPY is still in range. If reject from here, more downside. Nifty just step out my target and now going upside. There will be a new ATH in upcoming week in Nifty. So be ready for it. Because price have tested its weekly levels and we can expect more upside. Market is ranging at support. If this holds, back to ATH. Why COT is not updated for this week? COT updates comes on Friday. Today is Friday. It will be updated today and you can see it on Saturday and Sunday. It is clearly written here that COT will update every Friday. Today it will update it. We have not much news on next week. Only unemployment claim and flash PMI. Gold will gradually rise. There will be no more volatility. Then we have NFP. So 1 week rising and then it will be huge drop around NFP. If both short and long are added at COT, what does it means? Don't you fall for this. Use chart to identify what is happening in COT. If I see, I can clearly see that gold is still bullish even if there are short added in COT data. Then what will I expect? It can just retrace back and I will expect price to follow its major structure on upside. Do you trade Nifty? I don't trade Nifty. How to identify that it is inducement or change of character? If market give you change of character like this at nowhere area, then this can act as inducement because and you have a structural levels or support area just below it, then you can identify it as inducement. Sometimes you have two change of character up and down on 5 minutes, which one is valid? Then market will be in range, you should avoid it. Market does not create two change of character. It will always go on one side direction. If you see what are trend side move? Trend side move are always one directional move. You can see this. Trend side move will be always a one direction move and the correction are always be two directional like up down. But on trend side direction it will be always be a one direction move. There will be not much wave in this. Correction will be slow and both side. Trend side move will be on single wave. So when you have a change of character on both side or market having rangy mode, then you can identify that correction is going on and the trend side move will happen when there will be a single side move. There is no hidden knowledge, brother. Market is already open for all. You can just backtest your strategies and you will find something new every day. But you take short trade yesterday after change of character before it was trend upside and it was bullish change of character before. At where level? In 1 minute? I took a trade here, yes. Because market was having a clear upside momentum here on 1 minute. So I was expecting market to test out this high again and reject from there. But what did market do here? Market just reject from this area. It was a clear bull trend. If you see a clear 1 minute structure upside, but this was all a retracement. You can see how market was going on both sides. On trend side move, there was a straight move. And in this kind of trade, you just having a very small SL. You can see this. I was expecting market to react at this, and my first target was this zone here. But what did market do? Market just take us out, tap at our first level, and again drop from there. I was expecting if market just hold this level again, then we can expect more upside. But market did not close two candle above it to validate this as a change of character. So I told you guys to wait for this level and reaction at this level. Market did not react at here because it did not have any two candle closing above it. If it have a two candle closing above it, I would have just take a trade on test here. This was a good area. If market just give me a change of character at this level, then I would have go for a long opportunity at this level on a test. But it did not have two candles, then we will wait. How is valid that high is higher side is above it? I don't understand what are you saying. High is higher side. What are you saying? Okay, let's just see a new thing. Everyone know Elliott wave? For change of character, you mean two candle closing above it? Yes. Why trading view is taking so much loading? Okay, this is capital com. That's why I'm thinking that what is happening in the market. Here. Market always goes upside in 5 waves and always drops in 3 waves. So here what we have, first wave, this is second wave, this is first, second, third, this is fourth, and this will be fifth. Market always pump in 5 wave and drop in 3 waves. This is the major rule for Elliott wave. When you have test of any POI like this, and what will you do? You will wait for price to pump again, and then you have a retracement. So first priority will be to buy from golden pocket, which is around 618 to 786. This will be your first zone for buy, and your target will be 1.618 area of this retracement, which is here. This is your target. From this area, if you buy here and you have stop loss below it, then your target will be 1.618, and in the extended one you have to put a target as a level of 2. The recent high here, your target is this. When you have confirmation of retracement, then what will you do? This is your first trade. On the confirmation, what will you do? You will just again plot a fib from the lowest point of this wave to the highest one, and your next entry level will be 0.382 to 0.5 zone in second wave. Here is your second entry, 0.382 to 0.5. This is your second entry. From here you can again buy. Your stop loss will be the nearest level of 0.5, which will be here, and your next target will be the same wave as this. It will be one area of this extended wave retracement. Where is one? It is here. So this is your second trade. In rare cases, if market pump above it, then market will try to test 1.272 area, which is around our 35. So what I am telling you at here is price is about to end its full wave here. Trend line, I don't need it. I hate it. So this will be our final target for this full rally. Five is about to end here. Market will just go like this, have some stop loss or something, then it will drop. After 5 wave completion, market drop on 3 wave. And what are the 3 waves? It will be first of this 60% of this fifth wave, which is here, 2175, and again rise 61 to 78%. This will be our first bounce area after this test, and then again bounce was there, and it will be around 60% wave of this area, which will be around 3000. And if this area again rejects, then the same wave happen here will be plotted from this zone here, and target will be this. But this is a basic elliott wave. I don't think market will fall this much. If it happens, then you can imagine what is happening in the market. First time there was a huge correction was this, when final wave was complete, and it was around 45% drop in gold. And if you see From here, if I mark out at level 1, it will be around 50%. The same of this. So 35 will be a nice area to stack up the shorts for these areas. But for this trade, you need very much confirmation and too much patience, but because it will take around 2 to 3 years to end this. If you see this in regular market, let's just see in 15 minutes if we can find it any 5 waves. Okay, I can see a first wave. Let's just confirm it. First, it need to test 68 to 78%. It have only 50% retracement. It is not first wave. It is monthly chart. It is aggressive buying here. If I plot another plot here like this, it is extended. So this is not a 5 wave. First wave should be this. If we plot here 78% is good. Now 1.618. $1.61822. It is good. We have retracement at this area. So this is our second wave. After second wave, 0.382 retracement. If there is no 0.382 retracement, it is not a valid 0.2. So our 0.2 will be this. This is our third wave. After third wave, we need 50% retracement. 50 to 38%. Here is a 38% retracement. Market is going upside. First wave complete, second wave complete, third complete. This is fourth. And fifth will be around 78% to 1% of this high. Now, if we plot it, these are the rejection areas for gold. These three areas we will watch for a possible high in next days. This is our 5 wave completion. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, 4, and this will be 5. And what will market do next? Market will correct in 3 waves. After that, possible 618 first, then again bounce and again drop. Target will be this low. So tell me what you want to learn again, anything. I don't use this method regularly because it need very much confirmation to identify waves, and sometimes you can't identify waves, but it will always do something like that. If you see in 1 hour, okay, 1 hour, you can always identify waves if you learn this thing. You can clearly see 5 waves here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then what market will do? It will go on 3 waves upside. This is 1, 2 and 3. This is full wave. There is no retracement in it. If you count it, you will find it as 0.618 retracement. After retracement, if you plot it here, where is the point? Okay, it is here. 0.6182 127, its target here. You have your level 2. After retracement confirmation, you plot a fib 50% to 38%. Here is your test of 50% to 38% and again drop. Your next target will be the same as first is 61.8%. Here is a pinpoint test and again market goes to upside. Here is your complete 5-way. Can we trade with Fibo? Yes, you can trade with Fibo, but it needs very much confirmation for it. You need to learn how to plot Fib completely and precisely so you can take a trade. Now you can see this, it have respected 0.618 area here, but on second time when retracement happened, it have tested only 50% to 38% here, then again drop to next low. Why this happens? Any guesses why this happens? No one? Now let me see your chat. I want to see to create 5 waves. No, it's not 5 waves. It's about the lower psychology. Because is not supposed to test past or the other waves. Yes, it is one answer, but I need a specific one. It is psychological. Now let me just show you what is happening. When trend is not mature, when trend is shifting, what will it do? It likely to correct more of itself to trap buyers or sellers. When trend is not mature, then you can expect market to correct more before continuation. When this third wave is completed, now trend is mature. It's likely to take a smaller retracement around 0.38 to 50% here. When trend is mature enough, then you can expect market to test around this areas only and then again the next side. The same thing here, trend is not mature, then what will it do? It will test around 618 to 786% here and again rise. If this happens, then you can expect a next pullback around a low like this. This pullback will be small, 38% pullback, and again rise. When trend gets mature, it is confirmed that market is going on this side, then pullback will be much smaller, and this is the area from where you can expect again rise. What is luminous daily range? I don't know. For change of character 60% and for break of structure 50%, like this. Yes, it is. When market creates a first change of character or first retracement, it will be always more than 50%, around 60%, 70%, or sometime it will just sweep below its low and create a double bottom like this. It will create a double bottom or double top for trap buyers and sellers, because when trend is shifted, price is always likely to trap buyers and sellers for liquidity and go in trend side direction. You can see this in past every move. How many percentage here? The retracement was 6182 786 percentage. When trend is confirmed, then what will it do? It will correct only. I have not seen how much it is, but I can identify it as 38% to 50%. See, now let's put this in recent market. Trend is not mature here. What will it do? First, it will test around 618 to 786. Then correction will be much smaller here, around 50%, and rise. Now correction will be much smaller, around 382%, and pump. See, when trend is confirming itself, then it will correct a bit later, or smaller correction will be there. First, when trend is not mature, there will be bigger correction, and once trend is confirmed, then there will be a smaller corrections. Any question on this? Or you guys just watching it for the first time? How to identify high? It is retracement criteria. There are two retracement criteria. You can find it on internet. Or you can just clearly just use line chart like this. You will get the same areas. When drawing the Elliott wave pattern, we start from the recent low. Yes, you start from the recent low. Now you tell me, where will be the correction here? If market is going upside, where will be the correction here? What are the levels we can expect on gold next week? of trade deals is done between US and China over this weekend. We are expecting gold to go more upside once this high breaks. This is the current resistance in gold in 15 minutes. If this supply gets break, then we will watch for long. And our target will be 1.618 area of this high, which is 34. This is what you can expect in gold. If this area doesn't get break and we have a 5-minute change of character here, then we will expect gold to drop. Does the Elliott wave theory rule starting that if two wave is deep, then the fourth wave shallow and vice versa? Yes, there are many rules in Elliott wave. It is very vast topic, guys. It is one of the trading strategy like SMC, and it is having so many rules that I don't use it. I just use Fib and its small rules to identify levels in the market. Enough knowledge for this week. Create some videos of this. We are having a live every weekend. You can ask me your questions on it and you can learn it. If the fall to 3240 possible next week before the rise to 3400, it is possible, but we are expecting gold to hold these 5-minute structural areas. And if this area gets hold, then we are expecting gold to more upside. First priority will be the buy. First zone for buy is this. Second is the bottom candle, from where we are expecting again upside. Until this 5-minute change, we are not expecting gold more upside, more downside, sorry. And if this area gets hold, there will be new ATH. Is the wave theory included in your coming mentorship? No, wave theory is not included because it need too much time for it. How many days class in your next mentorship? We have one class a week at weekend, and then we have some assignments. You have to complete it. How you remember all this? I have practiced this all for at least 4 to Okay, I just remember I have practiced this on 3 years. That's why I remember all this thing. Sir, this area is only good for Friday and weekend, or it is a trap. We have 3 days holiday in the market, but market on physical time, it's not stopped. It's still running. So we will see a gap up or gap down at these levels, and we will see how market react on it. Because physical world, there will be trading in gold, there will not stop, and we will see a gap up or gap down. Please explain the structural areas in detail. I can't explain it in detail, brother. It need more time. It have Just remember, when breakout happens, you just need to watch for buy on the retest or on the low. Nothing else. Take a look at PAXG USD. it is 24-hour gold market, it is already rising. Okay, okay, you can see this where it is 3351. It is Gemini. I need more precise. Okay, here market is at 3351. There is no much trading, so price will have gap. Can you repeat the fib level for correction during the trading market? For first, when you expect a retracement, it is 61 to 78%. Then once we have a market structure break, then next correction levels will be 38 to 50%. And if market is having an extended wave or market is rising very much quickly, then you expect it to only corrects at 0.236%, because retracement will be much smaller if market is much mature. If you see this in daily time frame or monthly time frame, okay, just take weekly time frame. When you are having a strongly bullish market and trend is highly mature in weekly time frame, so you expect market to correct only 32 per 23% in this kind of market. Market will not fall below this level because it is a fully mature trend, and in this case if market is not falling below this level, you can expect an aggressive move further. If you are saying market is losing strength again, if it is having a much higher pullback, then you expect market is about to get more correction. Now it have corrected around 38%. Next correction will be around 50% to 60%. Three white soldier structure is still valid in daily time frame. Yes, it is valid. When you see some structures like this, it is valid. And our target, I have already told you guys, my target is 35, from where I am expecting gold to correct. Before that, I am not expecting gold to fall a big. If you see this all in chart, I forget to enter in a trade. It happens, that's why I'm asking you that don't go for many things, just keep it simple and clear. Watch for basic thing in the market like structural levels and trend, then you can easily enter in a trade. Okay, so any other questions? Where is Ethereum? still pending. I'm waiting for this level in Ethereum for long entry. Crypto PXG USD has the best liquidity. It can see that it tested the support you said. PXG but chart is so much messy. If I see this in a crypto, okay, it is still running. And if we see in 5 minutes, our structural levels is this, and you can see the test. Our first zone is this for again rise. Wait a minute, it is not our level. Our level is here. It have not dropped to this level. Chart is similar, but price having, if I see, we had a low around 3285, 83. So this is not what I see in the market. It is having a much premium. If you see any breakout in this level, the same will be happening gold. According to fundamental, China and US in a talk on this weekend. Do you think technicals will work? Technicals always show you what is happening in the market before it happens in the market. I have already show you guys that this is the thing I watch in the market for fundamentals. If this is low, there will be not much higher volatility news in the market. If this is above it, then there will be chaos in the market. It has some deviation, yes. Okay, for BTC, why I'm expecting more upside before the test of this level? Because it have already tested a psychological level of 75, and many people are waiting for this level, so market tend to avoid it or sweep it before next ATH. If we have a change of character in daily time frame before the test of this low, we will like to follow it for next ATH. Very useful, thank you so much. You are welcome. I think you have genie in your pocket, so your prediction always correct. I just apply what I have learned in this span of time, and it will always work when you follow your rules. Don't add up, don't mess up. Please come live 1 to 2 times for live trading. We were doing live trading in previous time, but have not much reaction on it, so I just left it. Do you do giveaway for your followers to mentorship? I have gave three people some free mentorship last month, but I did not announce it. It was just a secret giveaway. Sorry for this. I learned something. Thank you very much. Thank you. If you have learned something, it is very good for me. People will think that this wave theory will work in only in gold or something else. Then I will show you how it's work on this market too. If you see, this is 78%. After that, trend is mature and have test only 236%. So price will have massive movement to the upside, and you can see the move afterwards. And this will be around 1 or 786% if I see. Okay, it is around 786%. How do one qualify for the mentorship? I don't do regularly this. I have just do that because they were my old followers and my good friends too. So I don't regularly just give away mentorship. Can you do a random here on live weekly updates maybe? Start live stream daily, your reach will be high. We'll try it. We will do live trading once I get comfortable with my schedule, because it needs so much time to be in front of market for live trading. I've fed up after so many losses, but when I watch your videos, I got new hope and motivation. Lots of love. G. God will always be with me. Thank you very much. What are all the topics you cover, and could you share the course detail? Okay. So these are my course, and this is will be what you will be learn here. Candlestick route, then FVG, market structure, advanced market structures, fundamental structural levels, and entry criteria, psychological levels, retracement criteria, then many things. There will be inducement and SL hunting, where to put your SL, how to enter in trade. This all topic will be included here. These are the basic thing I just teach in my mentorship. And trust me guys, you don't need anything beside this to enter in the market and be profitable. One to 2 hour for New York and London for live stream. I will try. I will try. If I get free from my schedule, then I will try to be live on live trading days, and we will have some live trades too. Let's just watch some crypto. Okay, BNB. I have not opened this chart where I was using my black theme. You can see Fibia. That is on white still. So BNB is still bullish. Above this, we have breakout structure. Buy at this zone and again for upside. Sold. Tested the structural levels and now moving. If we have breakout structure above, we can expect more upside. Which session do you find your strategy work the best? My strategy works in every session until it has some high volatility news. Best will be on London, and if you want a quick TP, then you can use it in intersection of London and New York. FTM. It is close. Is FTM dead? I don't think. Okay, it have one. This is dead. GRT. Oh, my swings are still playing in it. Good. This is still an entry level. I have just booked some partial here and I think I will enter again in GRT. My target will be this high. It is so good right now. Soon GRT will be at least at this high. Let it confirm some liquidity hunt here and you will see GRT at this high. How to identify whereas if daily is bullish and 1 hour and 4 hour is bearish, so will it show market will be in bearish for daily in coming days? Okay, let's just talk about it. Suppose this is daily time frame. Okay, now I have zoomed it to 4 hour. What will it have in 4 hour? It will be having uptrend like this and change of character in 4 hour like this. The same thing, the price will be on same level on 4 hour too. Now let's say in 1 hour. I have just zoom it, nothing else. Now 1 hour market can be like this. price it at same level. It have just at 4-hour structural levels. Let's assume market have break it. 1 hour is bearish, 4 hour is bearish, but daily is bullish. So our first priority will be the buy from the daily time frame zone in the change of character in 15-minute here. If market give us a 15-minute change of character, then we will follow the highest time frame structure which is still bullish at this zone here. If I have a 15-minute structure change here, then I will watch for it. Best for a 1 hour time frame structure change, and if you want impulsive entry, then 15-minute structure is still good. And suppose now market have break below this low. This support is now broke. In 4 hour, now we have bearish structure. Market is testing this area again. 1 hour is going like this. So what you expect here? This is 1-day time frame resistance. 4 hour is still bearish and 1 hour is still bearish. Then you will follow 1 hour structural levels for next continuation. And now our next support is on daily time frame, this zone. So your short will continue to this zone. And from this area, if 1 hour or 15-minute change of character happens, then we will go for long. We don't care about whether 4 hour is bearish on this zone or 1 hour is bearish. We will just see a 1 hour or 15-minute structure change at daily time frame zone, and again we will buy for next high, which will create this. Because until we have break of structure in daily time frame or change of character in daily time frame, we still expect market to rise and hit this high. In this type of structure, you will always find your swing entries at daily level. What are you starting the course? Oh, when are you starting the course and how much it will cost? The course will start in next month around 10 to 15, and the registration links are in channel pin. You can watch it. You will find everything in it, how much it costs and what are the things you need to know about my trading structure. Let me just open the link. Okay, so this is all the things you will learn in my trading classes. You can find this link in channel description and pin comments. If you have any query, you can ask me. Okay, I'm just fed up. Personal question: how much losses you bear in startup? I lost around $2,000 when I was learning. Then it took me 1 year to cover it. Okay, guys, so there is no much questions left. Is it possible to price not to reach daily lower time frames on a move up with some internal structure? How to identify internal structure? There is nothing internal structure. If you see now, what will you see here? Price have monthly structure level at this zone. Is it price here? No. Then what is this? This is bullish trend. We will see in weekly time frame. Weekly time frame structural levels. First is this, and second is this. What is our first priority? Our first priority is to follow the nearest support levels. This is FVG test and go. Okay, now we see in daily time frame what we have structural levels at this zone. But what is market doing? Market have not tested, it's going upside. So what is market doing at here? It is bouncing from much smaller areas. We have zone here. So first it can bounce from here. Until this area gets break, we can expect a bounce from here. But we can see we have liquidity below it. The structural level of 1 day time frame is still close to this level. So market is likely to take this low as inducement and rise again. Oh, I am near it. 2000 lol. Oh, you're talking about losses. It is. What is valid retracement? Retracement have two criteria. You can find it on online, guys. I can't share it here. You just need to learn something by yourself too. Once you have 50% or 60% retracement done, trust me, this is enough for a fuel in next wave. Here is a classic 5 pattern. You can see this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 5 pattern upside, then market have 60% correction. correction, and the next target will be the same wave or 1.618 here. Can you differentiate bullish FVG and a bearish FVG? When it happens in bullish candle, it's bullish, and when it's happened in bearish candle, it's bearish. What is so difficult in it? When market is going on upside and it's create FVG, then this is bullish FVG. We can expect upside from the test of it. If market is going downside, it's create FVG on the downside move. It is bearish FVG. We test it and go downside. This is bullish and bearish FVG. FVG formed during upside momentum is bullish, and FVGs formed during downside momentum is bearish. So guys, I think there is no more questions. We would like to end the session here because it's already too late. We are having a 2-hour session. Thank you for joining. See you in the next live session. Until then, keep trading, keep printing. See you guys. Okay, I'm ending the session here.